I fixed my life in 24 hours, not with a routine, not with motivation, with 5 moments most people are too scared to let happen. One of them nearly broke me, and it's the reason everything after it worked. Stay till the end, because moment 3 is the one nobody talks about, and it's the one that actually changes your brain. It didn't start with inspiration. It started with disgust. I was lying in bed at 1 a.m., scrolling through a phone I didn't even remember picking up, and something just broke. Not dramatically, quietly, exhausted. I realized I'd had this exact night, this exact regret, probably 300 times before. Same position, same guilt, same promise to myself that tomorrow would be different. And motivation never showed up to save me. Not once, not in 300 tries. Here's what psychology tells us about that moment. Motivation is unreliable because it depends entirely on how you feel in that second. Disgust doesn't work that way. Disgust is your brain's threat system finally recognizing that staying the same has become more dangerous than changing. It's not about hating yourself. It's about finally seeing the pattern clearly enough that pretending isn't possible anymore. There's almost a relief in it once you stop lying to yourself about the loop you're stuck in. That night, I didn't feel motivated. I felt done. Completely done in a way that didn't need a pep talk or a podcast to sustain it. And done turned out to be a far stronger fuel than motivated ever was. The next morning, I didn't make a to-do list. I made a delete list. I deleted the apps that ate my mornings before I'd even opened my eyes properly. I muted the group chats filling my head with noise before I'd even had coffee. I put my phone in a drawer, in another room, before I let myself feel a single urge to check it. Here's why this matters more than any productivity hack you've ever tried. Your environment beats your willpower every single time. Not most of the time, every time. You can have the strongest discipline in the world, and it will still lose to a phone buzzing 6 inches from your hand at exactly the wrong moment. So I stopped trying to resist it. I stopped pretending I had the willpower to outthink something engineered by entire teams to be impossible to ignore. There's no version of me winning that fight through sheer discipline. The people building these apps do this for a living, and I don't. So instead of competing, I just removed the thing before it could win. And within an hour, my head felt quieter than it had in months. Not because I'd fixed anything yet, just because I'd finally stopped feeding the noise that made everything feel urgent. This is the moment I mentioned at the start. For months, there was one thing I kept avoiding. Maybe you have your own version, a conversation, an email, a decision you kept postponing because just thinking about it made your stomach drop. I'd rehearsed it in my head 100 times and never once let myself actually do it. That day, I did it anyway. Hands shaking, heart racing, every excuse screaming to wait one more day, one more week. I did it anyway. Here's the psychology behind why that single act matters more than 100 affirmations ever could. Your brain doesn't believe what you tell it. It believes what you survive. This is called exposure-based confidence. Confidence isn't a feeling you wait around for. It's evidence you build, one terrifying action at a time, whether you feel ready or not. The moment I did the thing I'd been avoiding for months, and nothing exploded, and the world kept turning exactly like before, my brain filed that away as proof. Real, undeniable proof, sitting there permanently, impossible to argue with the way a pep talk always could be. You can talk yourself out of a feeling, It's a lot harder to talk yourself out of something you've already lived through. Here's something I've noticed about every 30-day challenge I've ever tried to start. I never actually started them. There was always a reason to begin Monday instead, next month instead, after this one busy week instead. Somehow the perfect starting point never actually arrived. So this time, I didn't promise 30 days. I gave myself one. Just one single day. Because your brain is very good at negotiating with big promises. It knows deep down, based on years of evidence, that you'll probably quit around day 9, like you always do. But it's terrible at negotiating with today. There's no tomorrow to push it to, no Monday to hide behind. Psychologists sometimes describe this as proof of concept behavior change. You're not promising forever, and you're not signing up for a version of yourself you're not sure you can sustain. You're just proving, once in one contained 24-hour window, that it's actually possible. And once your brain has real, actual proof that you can do something, it stops needing to be convinced all over again every single day. Forever gets dramatically easier to believe once you've already lived through one version of it. So here's what I actually learned from that one day. My old habits were never a character flaw. They were just old evidence. Evidence my brain had quietly collected over years, telling it exactly who I was and exactly what I'd tolerate. Every one of these 5 moments did the same thing from a different angle. Getting sick of myself broke the emotional autopilot. Removing the noise took away my excuses. Doing the terrified thing gave my brain new evidence to work with. And giving myself just one day made the whole thing small enough to actually finish. I wasn't fighting my psychology that day. I was using it. Turning the same mechanisms that built my worst habits into the mechanisms that broke them. That's really the whole shift. Not becoming a different person overnight, just redirecting the exact same wiring toward a different outcome. That's the real science behind fixing your life in 24 hours. Not motivation, mechanism. If you're ready to turn your own brain against your worst habits, comment day 1 below. I'll be checking. Because the people who actually change aren't the ones who feel ready. They're the ones who acted like they already were.